ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another brick in the mall. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I am certainly excited to be back here at the mall where things are going pretty well, despite the fact that we are almost $1 million in debt. Or rather, we technically have $1 million of debt. We aren't a million in the Hollywood. We have almost $1 million that we need to pay back, because we took out a pretty sizable loan. But that loan was put to some good use. We got this place sort of up and running, because last time we went ahead and opened a smartphone shop, a camera shop, and a general tools shop as well, which is some pretty good stuff. We should have the people that run those places coming in fairly soon. There should be someone coming in to work the tools shop, although I mean, I'm looking at this, and I'm not seeing... Are you the guy that works in the tool? Yeah, you're gonna be the guy. Alright. So the tools place is open as well, which is beautiful stuff. That guy's going in there to buy some tools for whatever reason. $5 and $4. Yeah, that place isn't gonna make much money, because it's not a specialist-style shop. That is gonna be... that's probably going to be some money down the drain for a while. We can have a little look if we find it. It was called What a Tool. Actually, it has a 50% profit margin, so that's not bad. Anyway, today we are going to be opening the new McDillon's over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much going to just remove this area over here, which is going to fire all of the employees. And that, actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that, because I realize we haven't got any restrooms in this place yet, and that's actually something we're going to need. So what I think I'll do is, since this new McDillon's is going to use this storage area, I'm going to turn Store 25 into some restrooms. I think that might be a pretty good idea. So we're going to remove that object just there, and we're going to go to... let's see. We're going to want walls in a second once that's removed. So if one of the construction workers could get over here and remove that door, that would be absolutely beautiful. Where are my construction? Where are they? Oh, there you go. Okay, you came in from that direction. Fair enough. I want a wall in there, and I want to go to assign and clear that out. There we go. So then that is going to be a restroom. Now, I did mention that I kind of like the idea of having a bowling alley down by the new movie theater as well at some point. I don't know if that's going to be something we can do. We could technically sort of get a bowling alley in over here as well, and we might very well do that. That is actually something we could do if we wanted to move OBLS into this mall as well. We could have, you know, a building, a room the same size as this one up here, and that could be OBLS. Then down here we can have a similar thing with a bowling alley. That is an option. I just don't know that I want to build another thing that's like the obnoxiously big local shop, because the idea of this mall is that everything becomes specialized. So I guess we'll see what happens. Either way, I do think having all of these toilets in here is going to be a pretty good idea. So let's get a bunch of sinks just along this wall there. We'll get some paper dispensers up there like that. And we could put some vending machines in, but again, you can't rotate them, which is a bit of a problem. Same with the arcade cabinets, can't rotate those either. So that's going to be fine. That's going to be a restroom there. Hopefully that's going to keep people relatively happy. We shall certainly see. So, fast food restaurant 31. Let's do some management here. So you already have your storage area. You are going to open... you're going to be open for 16 hours. You're going to open at 8 in the morning. So we're going to have a few people in here. Actually, you know what? You're going to be open 15 hours. That's going to make it a little bit easier for me. You're going to close at midnight. So you open at 9 in the morning. That's totally fine by me. So we have room for 5 cashiers. We're going to need 10 in total. So let's get you for a start. And you are going to start at 9 in the morning. That's okay. We are going to get, let's see, you as well. We are going to grab you, I guess. You're not amazing, but you'll do the job. Let's grab you as well, and let's grab who else? Let's go for you as well. So 5 cashiers, all starting at 9 in the morning. Now, the last 2 are going to finish after 7 hours, which is totally fine by me. So then I want to hire 5 more cashiers. We're going to go for you. And you are going to start, where? Let's see. So you're going to start, at 4, I think? No, you can start at, we'll have you all start at 5 first. I think. Hold on. What way am I doing this? What way am I doing this? It would be much easier if this was open a bit longer, but, yeah, let's have it open at 8 and stay open for that long. So all of you guys need to be shifted to start at 8 o'clock. So you start at 8 o'clock. You are going to start at 8 as well. You're going to start at 8. You are going to start at 8, which means you start at 4, technically. But I actually want you to start... Yeah, no, everyone here starts at 4. All these new ones are going to start at 4. So you're coming in, and you are going to start at 4 o'clock as well. Then you are quite good as well. So you are going to be set to 4 o'clock. I believe that's 3 of them that I have thus far. 3 of these... Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. Yeah, that's fine. So let's see. You're quite good as well. So you're going to be hired to start at 4 o'clock. And one more is going to be, we'll go with you. And again, 4 o'clock. So that's okay. But then what I want to do is bring 2 of you back to start at 3. So the last 2 start at 3 o'clock. And that's okay. So... that means we should be sorted for the day. Now, we have got room for 6 cooks in here. I don't think we're ever going to need that. What I'll do is get 3 of them. So you are going to start at 8 in the morning, and that's okay. Let's see. Who else have we got here? You are going to start at 8 in the morning. And let's see. You cannot. You are terrible at your job. You there. You can start at 8 in the morning as well. Again, that's totally fine. The last one is going to work for 7 hours. Then we're going to hire 3 more. So you to start at 4 o'clock. We'll get you to start at 4 o'clock. And we'll get 1 more. We'll go for... You're not very fast, but you'll do, whatever. We'll go for you to start at 3 o'clock. And that's fine. We'll have 3 cooks at all times during the day. Then we need stock clerks. Now, stock clerks, they do need to be pretty good at what they do. We'll go for you, and you're going to start at 8 in the morning. We'll get 2 for all times during the day. We'll go for you to start at 8. Actually, let's go for 2. And let's have them double up for just a second in the middle of the day. We'll see what happens. So we'll see how that goes. We'll absolutely see how that goes. So fast food restaurant 31 is set to open at this point, which is good. We should... Oh, actually, there's people coming in already. That's kind of exciting. I mean, none of the cooks are in here. Then that's a bit of an issue because I don't actually want this place to be open. We do have a customer, but we have no means of actually preparing food for the customers. So some of my customers today are going to be a little bit frustrated with what's going on here. But I am curious to... Oh, no. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Oh, God, no. It is getting a little bit busy, isn't it? It is getting a little busy. This place doesn't close until midnight either, so there's gonna be a few customers today that are gonna be leaving and not coming back. Are you a cook? You are. Okay. We might make some product. We might be able to do something here. Something tells me we are gonna need more stock clerks, though. Yeah, we're probably going to need a few more than just the 1, but we'll see what happens. The place is working now, though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to McDillan's, and this isn't the end of McDillan's, by the way, just as an FYI, but we're going to close the whole thing down. It's all closed. No more McDillan's, because it's moving. We've moved into the mall. Fast food restaurant 31 is the new McDillan's. There we go. Beautiful. We have this new place. We've got more staff. We should be able to deal with more people. I'm kind of excited about that. Let's go to build and let's start removing all the objects from here. So all of this is just gonna go away. We'll get rid of all of that as well. There we go. So my builders are gonna be quite busy. This place, though, seems to be doing a pretty good job. Definitely seems like it's doing a pretty good job. The 3 cooks at all times, keeping places, keeping it nicely stocked and all that. Definitely feeling pretty good about this. I'm excited to see how it goes tomorrow, because it's going to be much, much busier tomorrow. Now, the next step is going to be the movie theater. Now, this isn't going to be McLaughlin's movie theater. This is just going to be... I'm just going to go with my local, like, branch of movie theater, which is Movie House, because that's a basic but decent name, so... we'll go for... Actually, let's just go with Mall Movies. Something kind of boring. So, let's do... Mall Movies. We'll just go Mall Movies, that's fine. So Mall Movies, then we'll do MMS1, which is Mall Movies Screen 1. MMS1, and then MMS2. So, there we go. We have the 2 screens. We do need to assign them a lobby, and we need to... Have you got a lobby assigned? That should be assigned, but technically isn't. I don't know why it's not letting me assign this. That's very strange. Can I assign... No, I can't assign a theater. Why will you not let me assign a lobby? Is it because the lobby's not complete? It's definitely possible. Let me go to assign then, and let me just get rid of all of that bit of assigning, because that'll move that to there, so then I can go to manage, MS1, assign there. It's still not technically assigned. Okay, you know what? Let's just get some people working in here. We need a cashier. So, manage, Mall Movies, opens, we'll say it opens at, say it opens at noon, closes at 8. We'll just have 1 shift for the time being. Anyone, you're quite good at being a cashier, so you're not very patient though, which is not good. So we'll go for you. And that's fine. So you're going to start at 12. We're just going to have the 1 shift. So MMS 1, assign. There we go. And assign. There we go. So that place is not technically working. This place here is actually looking quite busy, but it's dealing with it. And look how many people are in the mall. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. We do need more janitors though. There's some garbage lying about back there that I'm not too happy about. We have some staff leaving there, but the rest of them are in and doing a fantastic job. Definitely gonna need those janitors, though. Definitely gonna need to do something about that. But this is good. This right here, this is some potential money. Although I am slightly concerned that we did close McDillan's and it was a decent moneymaker, and now it technically, well, isn't. So, we'll see what we do about that. But let's go to remove foundations and let me remove all of that, because technically we don't need any of that anymore, so just get rid of every little bit there. And then we're just left with the old movie house, which, to be honest, old movie house, it's gonna go as well. McLaughlin's is being closed down after all these years, but it does give us some room for more parking at some point, which is definitely something we want. Now, our money per day at the moment is obviously not very good, because we are spending 10,000 per day on debt and like 11, almost 12,000 per day on salaries. So, yeah, those salaries are costing us a lot of money. Now, there's a janitor coming in to collect a bunch of garbage there, which is being taken out the back, but then the janitor buggers off. So, definitely thinking we go to manage, we go to maintenance center, and I think what we'll do is, I mean, janitors, there's 2 at all times during the day. Let's just get more, I guess. Is anyone, you're good at being a janitor, so you'll do. You're going to start at midnight. You're quite good at being a janitor, so you are going to start at 8 in the morning. And let's see, you're all right at being a janitor. You're a better cashier, though. You're quite a good cook. You're a stock clerk, so you're going to start right about there, I guess. And we'll get 1 more for luck. We'll go for you. And you can sort of just come in the middle of the day. So that should do some good stuff. That should mean that this place might get a little bit cleaner. That's definitely the hope, anyway. Definitely hoping this place gets cleaner, because it is filthy at the moment. It's absolutely disgusting. Also, is anyone actually using the restrooms over here? I have no idea. I've not actually seen any. Oh, there we go. Yeah, people do use them. That's fair enough. It's a pretty sizable restroom, so it's to be expected that not everyone will go in there. Plus, most of the customers we have throughout the day go to OBLS. So again, totally expected. Now, let's see. If we go to foundations here, and we go from there to there, that is, what size is that space? 21 by 6, it's 16 by 60. So if we went from there, 16 by 60 is $192,000 exactly. Now, the reason I want to do that is because part of that, one half of that, could be a new obnoxiously big local shop, and the other half could be a bowling alley. Which I don't think would be a terrible idea. I think getting all that stuff in there could be a pretty good idea, but $192,000 is a lot of money. That is so much money. Now, the thing is, OBLS is still making a lot of money. So, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this place can stay. OBLS can stay for the time being. What I'll actually do is look into more of the products that are on sale in here. So, hold on a minute. I've just realized something. If we go to needs, right? If we go to needs and we look at electronics and appliances, we need. Oh God, I've been doing this all wrong. Okay, so in my head, right? I was looking at this and I was going, tier 3 is where you need to be. You need shops that have everything tier 3. But you don't. You don't need that. What you need is 3 different types of shop. We need somewhere that you can go and get a tier 1 smartphone where it's not very expensive. I think I might be wrong on this, right? But here's the thing. There is demand for 13 tier 1 smartphones. There is demand for 11 tier 2 smartphones. And there's demand for 15 tier 3 smartphones. Does that mean that by extension, what I need to be doing is having 3 locations to buy smartphones, one of which, I mean, would be tier 1 and 2, because you can sort of get both of those in one shop. But the second would be like tier 3. I don't know. But that's just made me think that we're going to need a bigger mole than I thought about. That's for sure. Oh boy. Tell you what we're going to do, though. We are going to do some building. We are going to remove a wall. This wall, to be exact. And Beverage Plus is going to be retired because obnoxiously big local shop is expanding and taking over the old Beverage Plus facility. That's storage right there is what that is. So get rid of that, I guess, and store and extend like so. So it really is obnoxiously big. But the good news is that we are now selling a few more products in here than we previously were. Now, I do want to go to remove walls and objects because I do want to get this out of there. And I do want to get more checkout counters in here. So I want to go to checkout counter and I want to position them like this. I want to position them so they aren't against the wall because it means that people can buy their stuff and go straight through. Which, they can't do here. They buy their stuff, they have to go back and around. So all of these checkout counters are placed in pretty poor locations. So what we need to do is... we're going to have a rough day here at OBLS, but we need to remove all of those checkout counters and just move them a little bit. So, we're going to put them there, and there, and there, and there, and just all the way along there. So there is going to be a gap at the end of the counter, so you can go straight through. That's the plan anyway. That should do some good stuff. And with the expanded range of products and also checkout counters, we should be okay here. I'm curious to see, though, how many checkout counters do I have? Because if I go to build real quick, and I go to walls, we start there. We have 34 would be 17. Do we have 17 checkout counters? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, we do. Okay. That makes things interesting. That makes things very, very interesting. Now, here's what I want to do as well. I want to go back to build for a second, because I want to extend this storage area ever so slightly, like right up to the road, because we definitely need the room in here. We definitely need the room, because I also want to get rid of this bit. So if we go to assign, we can go to storage. We can get rid of that bit, but then we can extend to that bit. So that should be perfectly okay. Then we build a wall, of course, just across here. And we are going to still have the toilets done here. They're still going to be in a pretty awkward spot. But we can remove all of this from around there. We can go ahead and get another couple of staff doors around here. One on that end and one on that end is probably a pretty good idea. We could put one there as well. And we'll get a couple of staff doors just there and just there. Okay, so that should make things a little easier for OBLS. I realize that I'm probably going to want to go and do some walls just like that. So we have those little walk-through sections. I kind of want to do one over there as well. So that, again, we have those walk-through sections. So that should be totally fine. That should be totally fine. Let's get back to building then. More floor tiles going to be necessary. We're going to go... Gonna stick with the green, I think. So the whole way across there, just the green floor tiles going in. And we have some work to do at this point. We need to figure out how exactly I'm gonna make this whole place work, because I need to change the location of a lot of things. And that's potentially going to cost me so much money, because I don't close this store. That's the thing with it. I also made less money yesterday than I've made in a long time. That's a little bit worrying, is what that is. But we'll fix it. We're gonna be okay here. Right. So we have got drinks on sale over here. OBLS hasn't sold drinks in a long time. Let me go to build. Let me remove walls and objects. And you know what? I'm gonna sell every type of food in here, but I'm gonna just rearrange the entire shop. Every type of food, detergents, all of that stuff, but everything needs rearranged, which is so risky because we are not going to be selling nothing. But I'm fairly confident I can make this work. I just need time. I need it to be clear. I don't know why I got rid of those. That was a mistake. I need time. I need the shop to be clear. And then I need to pause. Now, the shop is no longer working. That's actually better than having it working. So, let's do this. Okay, so this is the new OBLS. I'm quite happy with it. It's, of course, still got the one entrance, but we have every type of food in here. All the detergents, the houseware. I don't, however, think we have any health and beauty items, which actually, now that I look, we do not. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into build real quick. I'm going to remove walls and objects, and I'm going to remove those there, because I do have a bit of room down here to add some health and beauty items. So we'll try and get those in along that bit of wall and maybe a little bit there as well. So let's go, I don't want to manage a person. I want to, there we go. I want to manage this. So this is going to be health and beauty. We'll do pads and tampons. We'll do, let's see, a bit of cosmetic stuff. We could do some deodorants. We could do some soap and shampoo. We could do a little bit of, let's see, let's do some toilet paper, and let's do a little bit of tooth care. And that's better than nothing. Obviously, that's not everything you'd necessarily want in like a general sort of household items thing, but that should be okay. I'm also fairly sure that we can get this place fully stocked eventually. There's a lot of fresh fruit and veg. There's also a lot of fresh bread over here as well. But I reckon this will be okay. Now, of course, it is day 126. We should have all this place opening again any moment. There we go, 8 o'clock, and this place is open, which is beautiful to see. The janitors still aren't doing a very good job, though, which is actually a pretty major worry. Like, this place is absolutely filthy. What are the complaints we're getting currently? So, OBLS queues are quite long and restaurants were closed. This place is actually very, very busy today, which I'm very much okay with seeing. Definitely keen to see this place running really well. Now, what's the complaints we're getting here? Queues full of OBLS. Okay, well, let me tell you what we're going to do. Let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go to OBLS. We're going to go to cashiers. And I believe we have 10 that start at midnight. For 5 there at midnight. 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, you start at 7. Hold on. Who starts at 7? So you start 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the 11th is there. Let's get 7 more that start... Actually, let's get 7 that start in the middle of the day. So you're a good cashier. You're not very quick, but you'll do. And you're going to start right around... Now, midnight's obviously quite it's not the best. There's not a lot going on there. Let's have you start, like, there-ish. Have you start, like, 3 in the afternoon-ish. Let's have you start around 3 in the afternoon as well. And that'll be fine. Let's have you come in, and I actually want you to sort of start there in the morning, really? Is there a spike there? That's interesting. You know what? I think the graph's being a bit weird there. We'll have you start around 3 as well, and we'll have you come in and start around 3 o'clock as well. And we'll see how that goes for the time being. We'll bring a couple more people in, and we'll see what happens. It does look like the morning rush is... It's still a pretty major issue. It definitely seems like we might want to do something about that. But we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. I don't know if anyone's going to turn up to work today. But yeah, this place is super, super busy. I'm curious to see if it ends up making more money with, like, the revamped, sort of renovated shop, or if it ends up making less. I'm also noticing a lot more of the shelves are empty. So let's go here again and get some stock clerks to come in during the day. You're very good at being a stock clerk, so you are going to be coming in... let's have you come in at 8 o'clock. Let's get... Let's see. We'll go for you as well, and you can also come in around 8 o'clock. And that should be okay. We'll get a couple more. We'll go for... You're a good cashier. You're a good cook. You're a good cashier. We'll go for you. You're a very good cashier, though. That's annoying. Let's go for... No, we'll go for you. And you can come in around 3. Actually, come in about 2 o'clock, and we'll see what happens. We'll hope that that can do some good stuff. We'll hope that a couple more stock clerks will be good for this place. We are still making a bit of money, which is beautiful. Still making less than we've made in a while. Obviously, that's not ideal. But I do think the slightly renovated, obnoxiously big local shop will do some good stuff for us. Queues are still full. People are leaving because there's no restaurants. That's understandable. My God, we need janitors. We really, really need some janitors over here. This place is absolutely disgusting. We're definitely going to need to do some stuff about that. But for today, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave it there. I would like to see our profit come back up a little bit, but it is going to take a while because obviously we do have a lot of debt to be clearing. But I'm excited to see if we can maybe move a lot of these shops into the main mall. We still have 6 shops, actually. We have 5 down here and 1 up here that we still need to fill up. So we could very well get the appliance shop into one of these places. We could get the clothes store into one of these places. I think the clothes store could maybe go in there. So we'll absolutely see. We could totally do like a his and hers thing, because I'm pretty sure clothing in the game is split into 2 categories, isn't it? Clothing is, yeah. So you've, wait a minute. No, hold on a minute. I mean, on this, yeah, you've got men and women's shoes and underwear. For the clothing rack, again, it is, yeah, no, it's not necessarily split, but we could, for the sake of it, do like, you know, men and women's shoe, maybe a shoe shop or something, I don't know. We could do 2 clothing stores. I don't know if it's necessary. Maybe we do like a general electronics store over here and then a clothing store. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Either way, that's going to be it for today. So thank you kind of for watching. This has been another Brick in the Mold Part 13. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.